This is David Ben Murphy. Welcome to Telpax. We're going to show you how to create the configuration profile from NextDNS so it's ready to be applied to your phone's configuration for the control. And we start off by going to we're on the Mac right now, and we're going to go to Google Chrome and NextDNS. Here we are, nextdns.io. It's very easy to sign up for an account. Just put in an email address and password, and you'll create one within a minute. It's free for what we're doing, by the way. It doesn't cost anything. We'll talk about that later, the details. Here we have my NextDNS. It brings me to an email address, childofgod@telpax.com. And a particular note is the ID. The ID, every time you create an account, you have a unique ID control identification, and ours is D16E3C. It's good to keep note of that so that we don't have any problems. And there we are. Okay. We're going to go down here to use our Apple configuration profile generator available at apple.nextdns.io. So they do most of the work for you. Just click on here, and we'll call the phone Sample. Not that it particularly matters, but Sample. And we're going to go down here to more options, and we're going to pick out iPhone, and more specifically the iPhone we're going to be using. These are various models. Ours, the SE, is at the very bottom, and we choose that. And we go down here with some more, and we have a few more choices to make. We want to turn on the prohibit disablement, make that blue, but turn off the sign configuration profile because we want to re-sign it after making a few changes later on in our own Apple configurator. And then we go ahead and download it. It will download from NextDNS the results, and it has done so. We go ahead and close the Chrome, go to our Finder, go up to Downloads, and now we have NextDNS. It's a 3 kilobyte file at this point. We're going to right click on it, open with Apple Configurator, and there we are. So the profile is now in the editor for Apple Configurator. We're going to, in security, we're going to change that from always to with authorization. You can make changes. We're going to put in our secret code, which enables you to take off the configuration file, the profile from the iPhone itself that we're going to be supervising. The other way to do it is with this particular Mac. This particular Mac can erase the phone later on if as a second means of doing it. But this code is very important. Of course, you're not going to have the code, at least the user's not going to have the code. And there we are. We go here to restrictions. We go to configure. And we're going to make 3 changes. So in the restrictions, we go down And we're going to uncheck a few things. Going down. Where are we? First of all, we will, is normally checked. We uncheck the allow erase all content and settings. And normally the VPN is checked, but we uncheck it. We don't want to allow adding VPN configurations, because that will definitely defeat the NextDNS, any VPN. So we're outlawing VPNs. And let's see here. Finally, this one here. Allow pairing with non-configurator hosts. So when this is checked, any Mac and PC with the proper program can erase the iPhone if it pairs. Get rid of pairing, and that can't happen. So now those are the three items we're checking. We're now ready to go up here to File, and we're going to sign the profile. File, and sign the profile. You could use, I guess, none, but we're using a signature we've already created. You do this when you hook up your iPhone for the first time using the Apple configurator. It will prompt you. You'll see that elsewhere in our videos. We're using Example Company at the moment as the, and this is something we made up. It's not obviously not a real company. There's nothing to it, but it achieves our purpose. So Apple Example Company, and we're going to sign the profile. All right, and that's done. And notice how this profile has been signed, cannot be edited. We're done with editing in the Apple configurator. And then here we have it. NextDNS, there's our ID showing up. It's bigger than it used to be. And this is the profile that we're going to be actually installing on the supervised phone. Pretty easy to create the profile. This is in downloads right now, and that can be moved to another location if you prefer. And that's it for making the configuration profile. We'll talk to you a little later. Bye-bye.